is going on, guys? Johnny on the track back with another video here. And today we are talking Las Vegas, second race of the year at Las Vegas, typical mile-and-a-half track we saw some good data points a couple weeks ago at Kansas. And now we are in the round of eight. We've got some Hendrick guys left. We've got some Gibbs guys left. And then we've got a couple Penske guys. It's pretty crazy, right? It's Hamlin, Bell, and Briscoe. It's Larson, Elliott, and Byron, and then it's Blaney and Logano. It is your top, three organizations with the best drivers in the sport, right? 2311, Trackhouse, some of the teams that got eliminated knocking on the doorstep, right, of being, those kind of elite tier teams, but out they go, which is crazy with how this format is positioned and the playoffs and all that stuff with all those conversations. In the end, the eight best drivers in the sport this year are competing for a championship, it's pretty wild. But it should be good stuff. We've got Vegas, then we'll have Talladega, and of course we finish with Martinsville for the final race of the round of eight. Pretty, just a race last week that we expected. Road course, SVG. Looked like at some points he could be touched, but in the end, he gets it done. He beats Larson, he beats Bell, beats a couple other, solid guys out there last weekend. But overall, just pretty basic race. Nothing special about that one. Kill the Roval. Hashtag kill the Roval. That is, we need to get rid of that stupid thing and bring the oval back for a second race. But story for another day. Real quick, before we get into the betting card, let's thank Slice Seltzer. They've been with us for pretty much at this point most of the season. So I appreciate them for being a part of what we do. And as always, make sure that you enjoy a Slice Seltzer. That's SLYCE. You can go to sliceseltzer.com to learn more. Okay, Vegas. My card is going to look interesting this week because I'm going to start with two guys that one you love and the other you won't. I'm going to go to Ryan Blaney. He's had time to prep with winning New Hampshire. He's been fast all season long at so many different styles of racetrack. This round lines up perfectly. You cannot ask for a better round if you are Penske. You start with a mile-and-a-half, which favors Ryan Blaney, or really anything favors Ryan Blaney. Then you go to Talladega, which favors Penske with Cindric, who's not here, but of course Logano and Blaney as well. Then you go to Martinsville, which is a short flat, Blaney just destroyed the field at New Hampshire. And, North Wilkesboro, we know how good they've been. Just short flats, Gateway. Ryan Blaney's an ace at Gateway. So overall, it's a great round for Ryan Blaney. It's a great round for Penske. It's a great round for Joey Logano, who I'll get to. But let's start with Ryan Blaney. Mile-and-a-half. Time to prepare. You have to take a bet on Ryan Blaney. He's 8-1. That is a great number to get Ryan Blaney at. That's 8-1 on DraftKings. I got him at 8-1 on Rhode Island Sportsbook. And just for the fun of it, because we are getting close to the end of the season, can we get him on? Can we look on FanDuel Sportsbook? This is taking more time than I would have liked. Here we go. Okay. 8-1. So he's 8-1 everywhere. He's 8-1 on my book. He's 8-1 on DraftKings. He's 8-1 on FanDuel. He is your driver to watch of the weekend. I love Ryan Blaney this weekend. I think he's going to be a top 5 car. I think he's going to be a top 3 car. And, if in the long run, he is basically untouchable. So Ryan Blaney, 8-1. I'm going to give you his teammate. I'm going to take his teammate, Joey Logano. I'm seeing him at 12-1 on Rhode Island. He's 10-1 on DraftKings. Let's get a look at him on FanDuel. I think we're going to split the difference. I believe he's 11-1 on here. Going back to FanDuel. FanDuel is slow. 14 to 1 on FanDuel. That's the line right there. 14 to 1 for Joey Logano. Has he been fast on mile and a half this year? No. Was he fast on mile and a half last year? No. Did he win this race last year? Yes, he certainly did. Do you know why? Because he's clutch. His team is clutch. His organization is clutch. Ford in these rounds, they are clutch. It's just what we've seen in the playoff era. For some reason, they come alive. They get the resources to be fast. And yes, I have complete faith that Ryan Blaney is going to be a heck of a competitor out there this weekend. But I'm not counting out Joey Logano. I won't. I'm not going to do it. I won't ever do it. I am going to place Joey Logano at 14 to 1. That to me, he's aggressive. When some teams are out there and they want to play it safe or they do one thing that the masses do, Logano says, I'm going to try something different. And that's how he won last year's race. He saved enough fuel. He was confident in his driving. He was confident in his team, in his crew chief, and his car, with the time to prepare and what he knows, the resources that are giving him and that they give him and Penske as an organization in the playoffs. He felt comfortable that he can save enough gas and he can take that car to victory lane. That's what he did. He was in the championship four with that win and ended up winning the championship. So Joey Logano, has he been good this year? No. Has he been good at mile and a half? No. But it's just like when the back is against the wall, Joey Logano finds a way to just make a run and find that extra gear that most, for some reason, aren't clutch enough to grab. And I get that you can hate this bet. I get you're gonna say no, 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 no freaking way. I'm betting on Logano. Not with that performance at the Roval, not with that performance this season. But I'm telling you, Joey Logano is going to be fast this weekend, and I will not be surprised when he takes home the victory in the checkered flag. So I like both Penske guys. I like all three Hendrick guys as well. So to me, I'm probably going to pursue the Hendrick team bet, which is plus 140. I like that a lot. It gives you Chase Elliott, who also has had time to prepare. Given, Hendrick Carr's time to prepare, I think that's dangerous. Everything is focused on this round. I feel like they're looking at this race and Martinsville. But Chase just won Kansas, so can they find a little extra to give him some more speed to find that extra gear at Vegas this weekend? I think so. He's had good results. He had a great result at Charlotte. He had a good result at Darlington. He won Kansas. Gateway, he was good. Nashville, he's been good at. Vegas earlier this year, he was running well, and then things got a little bit crazy. He finished 10th, but had a solid car there. Overall, Dover was another one where he was great. So, the kind of these mile and a halves. He's been good enough to get the job done, and with a little extra time to prepare in a Hendrick Chevy, I'm going to take Chase Elliott. I guess I'll take him the outright as well, but I'm winning team. You get him, then you add William Byron, who the crazy thing about William Byron this year is he hasn't won a mile and a half. He won a super speedway and he won at Iowa, which is kind of that tweener track. Kind of falls in the Iowa, maybe even the like Darlington, Tex, like I don't know, just like a unique style track. But Las Vegas early in the year, fourth. Darlington, second. Charlotte, second. Nashville, fifth. Kansas, ninth. Like just so many mile and a halves. He has been so, so good. Remember how dominant he was at Charlotte until that final stage. He just destroyed the field. He destroyed the field at Darlington and ended up not winning. He is due for a mile and a half win, in my opinion, and just another guy that I feel like should have the speed to be a top five car. And it's going to come down to like what happens at the end of this thing. quite frankly. So William Byron to me, under the umbrella of that Hendrick Motorsports bet, you feel confident. And then Larson, who is on finally a little bit of a heater. Seventh, sixth, second, his last three races. This is his best stretch since he won three in seven races way back in like April and May. That was his kind of at that point in the season, third at Atlanta, third at Phoenix, ninth at Vegas, first at Homestead, fifth at Martinsville, first at Bristol, second at Dega, fourth at Texas, first at Kansas. Just was on a heater. You had some DNFs kind of sprinkled in there as well. But early in the season in May, he was locked in. Then he just had bad result after bad result after bad result. But finally, good result at New Hampshire, good result at Kansas, good enough at Kansas. Second last weekend at the Roval. Feels like he's caught his groove just at the right time. Kyle Larson, to me, is one to watch. 4.5 to 1 the line for him to win this thing. 470 on FanDuel. You got him at 5 on DraftKings. So DraftKings favors the line there. But that Hendrick Motorsports bet, I feel pretty good about. And then the last guy, so like to me right now, I would look at the Penske guys outright. So both both Blaney and Logano. I'm going to look at Elliott for an outright. I'm going to add the Hendrick Motorsports winning team bet, and then I'm going to throw one more guy in there. It's Denny Hamlin. That's 6 to 1. Denny Hamlin, to me, he is my championship pick. He is the guy that, a few months ago when the playoffs started, or a couple months ago, I guess, I came out, I made a video, and I said, Denny Hamlin is going to be our championship winner. Denny Hamlin is the guy that's going to get it done this season. I'm not shying away from that. One of the reasons I'm high on that is because I think, again, Vegas has just been Hamlin's bread and butter this year. He's been so fast at the mile-and-a-half tracks. He's stolen some of those results away from William Byron. Or he's kind of gone toe to toe with William Byron. He stole the Darlington race away from William Byron. At Michigan, he was spectacular. He was spectacular at Dover. He was great at Kansas. He deserved that Kansas win just 2 weeks ago. Nashville, he was a top 5 car. Miami, he was a top 5 car. Time and time again at the mile-and-a-halfs this season, Denny Hamlin has proved to be dominant. This would be win number 6 for him, win number 60 all time. He was so close at Kansas. This is the one. Because in my opinion, if Hamlin doesn't win here, I don't think he makes it. I don't think he wins Martinsville. It's been a while since Denny has won at Martinsville. It's been I don't even know when when Denny Hamlin has won at Martinsville. But it's been a long time. Or sorry, I had that wrong. He won at Martinsville earlier this year, but prior to that, it's been a very long time that Denny Hamlin won at Martinsville. Yeah, there we go. But nonetheless, I think if Denny Hamlin doesn't win here, he hasn't been good at super speedways in the next gen era. He just hasn't. So I feel like we can chalk him out for like an 18th place finish or something like that. So he's gonna have to win here or win at Martinsville. And again, yes, he won at Martinsville earlier this season, but prior to that, it's been a long time. That's been a Penske and Hendrick playground recently. Those guys have proven to lead a lot of laps at those races. So to me, Denny Hamlin is the other guy that I'm going to place the outright on. So one more time, I'm going to take Logano, I'm going to take Blaney, I'm going to take Elliott, I'm going to take Hamlin. Then I'm going to give you Hendrick Motorsports winning team. 2 props that I want, top 10, top 5 for these guys, the legacy guys, Eric Jones and John Hunter. These guys have showed strengths again at this style racetrack. When you look at the results recently, you look at those runs at the Southern 500 for both these guys, really, really impressive results. This is where they've started to take the biggest strides. Short tracks, road course, flat tracks. We're not going to think of these guys. But at the mile-and-a-halfs, these cookie cutter tracks where you can, have some down force. I like Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek, especially after what I saw for them not too long ago at that Darlington track. So, and John Hunter Nemechek has had success at Vegas in the lower series as well. So, those guys I'm going to prop up, but the big ones for me, man, something about that Logano bet is just it's calling my name. It's gonna be funny if he makes his way to the championship four again in this format. But want to know what you guys think? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. It's going to be a good one. I know it is. It was a great race last year, fun, entertaining race. I think it's going to be the earlier race this year with Josh Berry winning it was an entertaining one. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who are you targeting? And of course, please give this video a like. It goes a long way for the channel. If you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button down below. We've only got a few more of these, so make sure you tune in for as many as you can to finish out the season. Let's have a great Sunday and let's go win some money. See you next time.